Hi everyone. All right, y'all. Tonight we're going live with Tejj the blogger. We're just gonna wait a few more seconds and then we will let Tejj in. Hi, I see all of you. Hello, hello. Thank you all so much for joining. Tejj, you can request to enter whenever you like. All right, hi folks. Welcome to the Diasporic Nigerian. This is our Nigerian Professionals in Canada series, where every 2 weeks we interview a new Nigerian just to let you know about some of the amazing things that they've been doing here in Canada. In today's interview, we're going to be going live with Tejj the blogger, and we're going to get to know her a little bit better. Hi, Tejj.
Hi,
How are you?
Good.
Also, can you hear me clearly?
Yeah, I can. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Okay, that's perfect. That's perfect. So, how are you doing? How's your Sunday been?
Not bad. 1 second.
Okay.
My thing is acting. I thought I was already. Um,
That's all right.
okay.
Are you good to go now? All
Can you
right.
hear me?
Yes, I can. All right. So thank you to
Okay,
everyone
yeah.
that's joining. People are saying it's working, so that's great. My name is Mary. I'm the founder of the Diasporic Nigerian, which is a multimedia platform that's dedicated to highlighting Nigerian professionals in Canada. So like I said, this is our Nigerian Professionals in Canada series, and today we're interviewing Tejj the blogger. So Tejj, how has your Sunday been?
Not bad, not bad. I've just been chilling at home.
Did you shoot any content today?
Not today, but yesterday was a full day of content. But yeah, now I'm just relaxing and catching up on like work emails and drinking too. So
We love that for you. All right. So I'm just going to read your bio and then I'm going to come back to you to tell us a little bit more about yourself. Okay?
Okay. Yeah, no
All
worries.
right. So Tejumade Adejimi Adu. Also, if I get it right, you repronounce it so that we can know. Tej is a graduate of economics and management from the University of Manitoba. She has a flair for creating visually appealing and interesting fashion and lifestyle content for brands and also advocates for plus size women to be more represented and appreciated in the industry. Tej is a creative entrepreneur who draws her inspiration from her environment and our culture. So, first things first, what is the
Hmm.
meaning of your name and how do you properly pronounce it? Because I feel like I killed it just now.
No, you actually got it. It's Tejumade. So that means I focus on the crown or like I'm looking at the crown.
Okay.
Ade in Yoruba means crown. So yeah. Yeah, that's my
Okay.
name.
That's sweet. That's sweet. Look at you. I feel like that also precedes your work as a creative, but it's all
Really?
good. I think so.
How? Why
I
do you
don't
say
know.
so?
I because you're like people come to you. Like I feel like again, you're the crown, right? So people are coming up to you as the crown and you are recommending brands to them. So this is my
Wow.
interpretation.
Never thought about it like that. But yeah.
All right, all right, all right. So do you consider yourself an introvert or an extrovert?
Extrovert.
Really?
Yes. I think I'm actually in between. Depends on how well I know you or how comfortable I am. But for the most part, I'm actually an extrovert.
All right, cool, cool, cool.
Yeah.
And post-COVID, what is the first place you're going to travel to?
Anywhere. As soon as they open that border like this, ugh, I'm out. Even if it's to run, I'm out.
Yo, tell me
I don't
about it.
I don't have to fly. I'll run there.
I can't deal. Okay,
Yeah.
so similar to all the guests that we've had on this year, I've asked them this question, but if you could pick a word that describes you using the first letter of your name, what word will it be and why?
Mm.
See, I should have told you this question before.
Yes, you should have said it beforehand. That's hard though, T. Omo.
Do you have other names? You can use that other first name.
Oh, okay. This is harder than I thought.
Okay. We will come back to this question.
Oh
I'll
my
give you some
gosh.
more time to think about it. See,
Okay,
Nifemi
okay.
says you're talented right there.
Oh, yes, true. Yes, thank you, Nifemi. I'm talented. That's for sure. 100%. Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, I'm here for that. I'm here for that. All right. So, how did Tej become Tej the blogger?
I feel like tenacious. Thank you.
Yes.
Um, it started from just honestly, it started from just looking good and going to church. In the sense that I would dress up to church and people would ask me like where I got my outfit from, or and back then I used to wear like a lot of like African prints, and like I used to mix and match my African prints with like regular like English wear, and people used to it basically used to be bomb as fuck, sha. So people used to ask me like where I got my outfit from, and if I had a blog they could go to. My thing is acting up. What is this? Oh God. I'm
I
so
can hear,
sorry.
that's okay. I can hear you clearly though.
But yeah, I just dropped this here. But yeah, people used to ask me a lot like where I got my outfit from, if I had a blog, all of that, all.
Okay. Can folks still hear Tej? Hey y'all. I think Tej is having some connectivity issues. Can you folks hear her? All right, so Tej left. We're just going to wait for her to rejoin. But if you're just joining us, welcome. We're interviewing Tej the blogger today. And we're just going to wait for her to come in again.
Okay, I think I'm back. Yeah.
All right.
Sorry,
That's totally
guys.
cool. That's fine. So you were talking about how you became Tej the blogger. You were
Yeah,
wearing really cool
so
outfits to church.
yeah, so people used to ask me like if I had a blog or when I was going to start blogging. So I decided to like just be more intentional with my dressing. So in the sense that I will go out and take pictures, and I decided to like officially start February 14th. And that's why I have this thing going on where like every February 14th I have to drop like something fire, because
Yes.
that sort of marks like my anniversary in the game. But yeah, so yeah, that's how everything started. Basically taking pictures and just being more consistent with it, and setting a vision for myself and actually like following up and following through with that.
Okay. That's good to
Yeah.
know because I've seen all the fire content of February 14th, but I didn't know there was a bigger story to it. So
Yes.
definitely learned something new today. All
Yes,
right.
yes.
So I know shoot day was yesterday, but what does a typical shoot day look like to you?
Um, okay, so before shoot day, I feel like shoot day starts like way before the day,
Mhm.
in the sense that like I come up with an idea or a concept. I always run it by people. Like I run it by my friends, and maybe they add one or two things to it to make it better. Um, or I run it by like the photographer or the videographer if I'm not taking it by myself, if I'm not like shooting myself.
Mhm.
And then yeah, I have to like come up with the ideas. What am I saying? I have to come up with the outfits
Mhm.
and everything, basically everything, like all the props and everything I've like, envisioned. And then um during shoot day, you know, beforehand, I would have picked a location.
Mhm.
So on that day, I would just have to like basically make it happen, and basically like for try and like foresee any like mistakes that would come up.
Mhm.
I know there's certain times where like I would be at a shoot and maybe I didn't like try on like certain outfits on beforehand, and then I would get there. This is part of lack of planning, Sha. And I would get there and maybe like something would tear, or like the outfits didn't like go as I have imagined. So
Yeah.
I would have to like, switch things up, or but yeah, that's how like a typical shoot day would be. Shoot days where I would I would have to shoot maybe like two or three content in a day. Now that one is a whole different thing because I have to I have to like think of my makeup, my hair, if I'm packing like 10 outfits, the shoes I have to pack with that. I try to be on days where I'm shooting like three, four, five outfits. I try to sort of use the same things but in different ways. So in the sense that like if I'm wearing like a two piece and it's winter or something, I want to use like that same boots with another outfit just so I don't pack too many things. Do you
Okay.
understand? But yeah, like that's basically shoot day in general. And yeah, on that day it's just a whole lot of um like retakes. If I haven't planned my poses ahead of time, I have to wing it that day. Majority of the time, I wing it a lot because I procrastinate. But but yeah, that's basically shoot day in general.
Okay, okay. So I remember this one time where one of your goals was to get 5K on Instagram, and then you
Yes,
exceeded 5K. So
I
what has
know.
that process been like for you?
Very overwhelming actually, because on like my goal was 5K for first quarter,
Mhm.
and we had just entered February, like, or it was like January ending or something, and I was already on 5K. And in my head, I'm just like, I didn't plan for the aftermath. I have not gotten there yet. And so I had to do things like as they were happening, especially like with new followers. Like I don't want people to follow me and let like have it stop at that. Do you understand? I wanted them to like people would follow me and feel the need to engage more,
Mhm.
and like also like feel like they know me, and like be a part of like the community, and be, like not be people not being afraid to like get into my DMs, or like basically just have a conversation with me. So yeah, that was overwhelming. So when it got to 6K in my head, I was just like, like what do I do from here? Like, I mean, it was a good feeling, don't get me wrong. I was
Yeah.
very excited, very happy. I was just like, I have to go back to the drawing board to be like, okay, I said 5K for first quarter, and first quarter is not even over yet. So maybe like 10K for first quarter. Maybe I'm like underestimating myself. Like, you never know. Hi, Faye. But yeah, like it was a good feeling. I felt like my hard work is actually paying off. Do you understand? And it was mind blowing to know that one video did this,
Yeah.
because like so many years I've been working, busting my ass and everything, and like I'm getting good numbers. Do you understand? It's not like, and I'm happy. I'm happy with those numbers.
Hmm.
So to see that one video brought like so many followers, I'm just like, there are people on Instagram, like, like it's just like, oh my, there are actually people on Instagram, because like when you're getting your usual like 3K, 5K, it's like, okay, it's still within like, but once you see like a video made like 35K, I'm just like, where are these people? Like, where are they from? But yeah, hi, Olumide.
All
But
right.
yeah, very, it was very, it was eye-opening, and I was very happy,
All
basically.
right,
Yeah.
that's good. That's good to hear. So I know that you've worked with a couple of brands both in Nigeria and here in Canada. Do you want
Mm-hmm.
to tell us about some of those brands that you've worked with so far?
Worked with, in the sense, like, you mean like just collaborating or like paid
Yeah.
sponsorship? Oh, yeah. I've worked with Designs by Arawami. She's in Calgary. She was in Winnipeg, but she moved to Calgary, so she's Calgary based. Um, that's one brand I've worked with, where I came up with the designs of the outfits, and we worked together, we put that out, and um people bought from that. I've also worked with Rendell Lagos. She's a Nigerian brand. Most of the time I mainly do collaborations, not anymore. So if you people are here, I'm not doing collaborations anymore. I'm only accessing paid gigs.
Energy.
But I used to I think when I started to do like collaborations more with like local brands. So people in Winnipeg or people in Canada, upcoming brands as well. So I've worked with Lamide Togun. She makes like bomb outfits, custom made. And she also like I think she has like her own line as well, like collections. I've also worked with you know, I really should have gotten those questions. but but yeah, but in general, Sha, like I I work with like local brands, so photographers, videographers. I just sort of like tell them my idea. We work together, push it out on Instagram, and yeah, that's it.
Okay, and who are some photographers and videographers that you've worked with?
In Winnipeg, I've worked with Josh E. He's a photographer, super dope. Love him. Like I love everything. I love his content. Just tell him this is the vibe you're going for, and he knows like the edits to use. Hi Leila. He knows the edits to use. He knows like everything. Imabong too that's actually my okay, we're not doing favorites. But Imabong is, apart from the fact that he's my friend, like he's super, super dope. Like when I started blogging, he was the person who started taking my pictures. I went to Vancouver a few weeks ago because he moved. So I went to Vancouver a few weeks ago and he took my pictures, like my recent pictures.
Those were fire.
Yes.
Those were fire.
And it's so amazing because like you can literally see the difference. I don't know, I can see it. I can see the difference in like the upgrade. So yes, Imabong is super dope. Videographers, there's Greg Shottit. His Instagram is Greg Shottit, but his name is Michael. He's super, super dope. Reggie, his Instagram is Regiment Media. Reggie is dope as well. I mean, I work with dope people, so
Great.
Who else? There's another photographer in Winnipeg, Josh. It's another Josh, not the same Josh. But yeah, Joshua, he's super dope as well. So yeah.
That's nice. That's nice to hear. So I think even with the photographers, videographers, and brands that you've worked with, I know you've worked with some other content creators. So who else have you worked with so far?
I've worked with Oge underscore A. I've worked with Ife. Ife is a fashion blogger / influencer in Vancouver. Oge is based in Ontario. I've worked with Yewande. Her Instagram is Yewande underscore EO. No, Yewande O. Yeah, and she's based in Vancouver as well. Who else? From the top of my head, those are the people I can't remember.
That's cool.
If you want to know, if you guys want to know like the other people I've worked with, go to my page and check. Okay.
Yes, please though. Follow her, Tejj blogger. I'm going to see who she's worked with. I'm here for this. Okay, so my next question to you, I'm going to list out 3 things and then you have to pick one that you have to work with. Okay.
Right, okay.
I really should have told you these questions.
No, for real.
Okay. So if you had to choose between a long jacket, a pair of shoes, and a skirt for a shoot, which will it be and why? Just one.
A long jacket.
A pair of shoes and a skirt.
Do you mean like a trench coat or like?
However you want to interpret jackets, I would.
Or like an oversized. Okay. A long jacket, a pair of shoes. I think I'll pick a pair of shoes because I
Why?
can wear it in different ways. I don't know. I imagine wearing a pair of shoes with like a skirt, jeans, jumpsuit. Like I can be versatile with it. But a pair of skirts, like that's where it goes. Like that's where it ends. Except if I want to like do like, I don't know. I'm not even a big fan of skirts. Let's start with that. So
Okay.
I wouldn't go into that. But trench coats, like it has to be like a seasonal thing. Or
Mhm.
when I hear jacket, I just think of, oh, like it's maybe cold, or like it's I can't wear it in the summer. But like shoes, I can definitely wing that. Even boots, I can wear boots in the summer. So
Mhm.
yeah.
That's fair. Okay, that's good to know. But also, as a plus size content creator, what are some things you've noticed in the industry, and what are some highlights and what are some lowlights that you've had to deal with this entire time?
Um, for what I've noticed is I don't think there are enough plus size content creators, because I remember when I wanted to start blogging, and I was actually looking for people with who like were plus size, and I couldn't count, like, I don't know, maybe because I don't know if like it's a thing of they're actually people, but I couldn't find anyone. Like
Mhm.
I found people, but there are not like a lot.
Mhm.
The way you would see like the ratio between plus size and like a slimmer person is is huge, basically. So yeah, I would say they're not enough. And even the people who are, killing it, I feel like they even deserve more recognition. I remember putting like something on my Instagram story where I was just like, oh, tag your plus size um influencers or like fashion bloggers, and people kept sending like majority of the answers. I don't know why, but people were mainly saying, oh, you. And I'm just like, okay, guys, I get it, but aside me, do you understand? Like, I'm trying to actually find people here. And that was when I I did get to like find people through that. But it just shows, I feel like it shows that there are not enough people. Like it backs up my claim that they're not enough people. And if they are, like, I don't see them. They're not getting enough recognition. The let me start with the lows. People that just want to come on here and say trash and like bully, or like they feel like they have an opinion on how you should look or
Mhm.
how you should dress if you're plus size. I feel like that those are like one of my lows, because in my, like, I don't care, but like sometimes I think there was one time it really, like, it didn't it really pissed me off, in the sense that I posted something, this person um and this person came on to be like to insult my work,
Mhm.
and then after insulting my work went down to like my body and all of that. And I'm just like, it's one thing to have the audacity to insult my body, but it's another thing to insult my work, something that I shot for how many hours, I like trying to like perfect every transition. And so yeah, that one I went off, because I was just like, yo, like it's crazy when I see things like that, and I feel like people are weird. But for highs, well, just in the growth in general, just in the growth, seeing the growth on my page, seeing people like texting me on like in the DMs, just relating with meeting new people, relating with them, having something to connect over, meeting other dope content creators as well. Yeah, those are my highs.
That's good. That's good. Thank you for sharing, and I'm sorry that you went through that experience.
Thank you.
It's always interesting that a lot of times for people who are plus size content creators, that's what you see, and the first thing people go for is their bodies, and I'm just like, you must be quite insecure where you are for you to think
Honestly,
that that's the first thing that you have to see, right? So.
honestly, yes. And even like I would say the sublime miles as well, when it
Mhm.
comes to like people saying, oh my god, you're so confident, oh my god, you're so bold, oh my god. And I'm just like, there are other things to say. Like, do you understand? You
It's
can,
almost like you're pretty for a black girl. It's like, oh, you're so
yes,
bold for a fat girl. And I'm just like,
exactly.
don't do that.
Exactly. Like, I'm just like, you can say, oh, yeah, you are beautiful is there. Like, do you understand? Like, or your outfit is bomb. Like, there are other things. Like, I'm not saying don't say I'm not saying don't say I'm confident or whatever, but like there are times where I read a message or maybe it's something I post and everyone is coming, or not everyone, but like certain people are coming on to be like, you're so confident, you're so this. Okay, are you saying I'm confident through a picture? It
Mm.
doesn't make sense. Do you understand? And if you look at the picture, I'm probably wearing a crop top, or I'm probably wearing something you think, oh my god, she shouldn't be wearing this, or I wouldn't be able to wear this. Do you understand? Because most people, they're obviously projecting.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's very wild. Crazy.
Stop projecting. Stop projecting.
No, honestly, stop projecting. Especially like the one that blows my mind is the picture one. When you post a picture and someone says you're very confident. How? How do you know? Like, how do you know I'm confident? Like, I haven't said Pim, I haven't said anything. How do
Mhm.
you know? But yeah.
Yeah. And what do you think folks can do to, welcome more plus size content creators into the industry? Or how do you think other people who might be plus size content creators, how do you think they can keep growing similar to you and surviving in this industry that is not necessarily supportive of all kinds of bodies?
For people in the industry, there is I don't know. I'm not going to do their job for them, honestly. Like, like they need to like basically be inclusive. When you think of an outfit, like especially in the fashion industry, when you think of producing an outfit, you should be thinking of all body types.
Girl, I have so much to say on this.
No, for real, you should be thinking of all body types. Like, just because I'm fat or just because I'm plus size doesn't mean I shouldn't be able to wear like high-waisted pants. Because now I want to wear high-waisted pants and, excuse me, and I've gone on your website or I've gone into the store and your highest size is a large. So what's going to happen to my second thigh? I don't understand. Do you understand? Like only one thigh can enter a large. So what's going to happen? Like add the fabric. Like don't be stingy. Do you get? So, but yeah, I feel like yeah, I'm not going to, for the industry. Yeah, it's just common sense. Like think about other people. We wear clothes too. Do you understand? So like people should they should get like whoever is researching or whatever, they should do their jobs well or do their jobs better. But for people in my industry, um honestly, just put yourself out there. That's one thing that always works. Find clothes that work for you. Find, um size or whatever that works for you. Wear it and post it, like regardless. Also, when I say put yourself out there, I mean like actively message brands, especially brands that are like you vibe with or you connect with, and you know put yourself put yourself in their market. Let them know, okay, I see. There are even sometimes you can message a brand and be like, I see you have this, or I see you guys are lacking this. I believe I can bring this market into like brands. I feel like brands will consider that because that would be a wake up call to them, because like, oh, we're actually missing out on like this segment or this marketing segment,
Mhm,
or do you understand? So
mhm.
yeah, I feel like people should just, or content creators, plus size content creators should just like actively put yourself like out there, reach out to brands if they do not carry your size, or do not if you've seen that they don't work with people who look like you. There are ways to like include yourself in that, and but
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. Folks in the comments are saying that they love the energy and it really is common sense. And
Thank you.
yeah, I definitely agree with that because there's times where I've just gone on some websites and I'm just like, true. I don't see any model that looks like me in the first place. Okay. And then I look
Mm-hmm.
at the sizes and I'm like, oh, that's where it's at. Okay, cool. Like I shouldn't have to message you for a custom for a
Yeah.
custom size. Like
Mm-hmm.
that's not what we're doing here. So
Yeah.
I don't.
It's
Sometimes I'm just like I don't
crazy.
want to fight nobody, so I'm not even going to message you to be like, so what's going on? But I think if you're about that content creating
I
life,
know I don't message people to be like, oh, what's going on? Honestly, I do not do that. But I'm saying if you want to work with a brand, there are people who actually take it upon themselves. If you they actually want to work with the brand, maybe like there are people who, maybe they were a particular size and then they gained weight over like a period of time. So now they can't wear a certain brand anymore. But obviously they still want to work with that brand. There are ways to actually like get at that. The way you can actually actively message the brand. But me personally, like if I'm buying an outfit, not going to, I feel like I can still message a brand if I want to work with them and they don't carry my size or whatever. I can still message them if I want to work with them or like get paid for a particular thing. But if I'm spending my money on something, I'm not going to message you to be like, oh, your size stops at a large. Please, can you make a custom order for? That's too bad. You've missed out on my money. I'm going to take my money to where it counts, to where there's like there are clearer intentions to thinking, and I feel like that's why I love. Sorry, excuse me. I feel like that's why I love Kai Collective so much because I go to their website and I can literally like if I decide to, be like a plus a plus two to my size right now, I'm going to still find my dress size on that website. Do you understand? Because it is so inclusive. Black women, white women, like everybody is on there, like different races, different sizes. Like there's an extra, extra, extra small. Do you understand? Like it's very inclusive. So yeah, it's crazy when I see these things. I shopped at Zara in December and I noticed that some sizes will come in an extra large. And there are even sometimes where like I will buy something from Zara and it's not true to size.
mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, this is an extra large. Are you serious? Or this is an extra, it clearly says extra, extra large. Are you kidding me? Like you're probably adding like 1 yard or like one whatever, it's one piece of fabric to make it extra large so that okay. Like it's crazy, but yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. So I know you've talked about some of the brands that you've already worked with. Is there someone that you want to work with in the future?
Yeah, so there are a lot. The list is long.
Please share some with us.
I want to work with, I want to work with, actually want to work with Kai. I want to work with Hanifa. I want to work with Nix Wear. Um,
I like
I
next.
want to work with, yeah, because they're tight and
Yeah.
everything. It makes sense, guy. I want to work with um I want to work with like Lagos brands, so Nigerian brands. I want to work with them. I want to work with Orange Culture. I want to work with um I want to work with wine brands as well, like alcohol brands. Because I'm trying to like be more like lifestyle. So I
Mhm.
want to, work with um there's this wine I drink. I don't even remember the name anymore, but it's really it's chef's kiss.
I feel like you're remembering the taste and you're just like,
Yes,
yeah,
I'm just
that's so
like
good.
I was like, yes, I must work with them. But like, yeah, yeah, I want to work with anybody workable, honestly. But for now, those are like a few of the brands I want to work with.
All right, that's fair. That's definitely a good list, and I wish you the best. And I hope that you're able to work with all these brands this year,
Amen. Oh,
going
amen.
forward,
Oh,
you know?
amen. Amen. Amen.
All right. So, what are some common misconceptions you think people have about influencers and content creators?
Mm, one that I know I hear all the time, and I don't know if it's because it's Instagram or you're just looking at a picture and going off that. But I know people say like, "Oh, she looks mean." That's like one basic thing I know. Like it's very basic, but people there are people who like it's like, oh, she looks mean or she looks bitchy. Or if I meet a content creator, like if I meet another content creator, they're just like, oh my God, I thought you would be mean. Or I meet a content creator and like somebody is asking me, how was she? Like she looks like she's mean. I'm just like I feel like that's a common misconception. Like with the amount of times I've heard that, I feel like people see a picture and people see like a video or something and they just go off that.
Yeah.
They just go off the fact that they don't realize that people on Instagram, like we're all putting our best foot forward. Do you understand? Like we're all posting when we look good or when, majority of the time anyways, like we're all just vibing.
Yes.
Nobody is, but yeah, nobody's really like putting their like real lives on here. But another thing I would say is misconception. Oh, that this thing is easy.
Mm.
I feel like a lot of people feel like when they think about when you do a video and you have like a sick transition, they're just like, oh my God, is it not to it's
Yeah,
just
do it now.
ah
Do it. It's easy.
is it not to just do like this? Or is it not to just jump? It's just to jump. Even myself sometimes I'm just like I see something, I'm just like, oh, that's super easy. And it's time to do it. And I'm just like, oh more like I did not think like or like I think you did the case challenge, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because my papa no be yeah, I did
It's
that
not that
too.
easy.
I did that too, and I was just like, "Oh, I know the steps. Like, oh, I can actually." And then it was time to do it, and I was just like, "Oh, more coming back up is not easy. Like when you go down and you have to come up is really not easy." But
Yeah.
yeah, people think like this thing is easy or like it's very like there's so much work that goes into it. So much work. Like the work is not even shooting. The work is the actual edits. Like when you have to edit. So when you compile everything together, is so like is crazy. Like you have to. For me, I think the worst thing ever for me in content creation is doing my makeup. I don't like it. Like I wish like I could just come out of my room and just wear clothes and shoot. But I know that what if you wear makeup, there will be extra pepper on that outfit. So just wear the makeup. Do you understand? Like I want my face to be looking very bright and very like happy or whatever. But like yeah, people think it's very easy. People think it's but there's so much work that goes into it from prepping for the shoot, from thinking of concepts. There are people who have like creators block. They don't even know what to do anymore. Like even thinking of a concept can be very draining. Do you understand? Like
Mm-hmm.
it comes from like when you plan, when you shoot, when you edit, you still have to do cover pictures, you still have to like record your algorithm, like things like that. Yeah, there's so much work going into it. I was shooting a YouTube video yesterday and the reels, and my friends were like around obviously, and they're just like, and like for everything I would do for the reels, I'll be like, no, again, like I'll be like, no, again. They're like, that was good. And I'm like, no, I
No.
know, no, I know what I'm like, it's not good enough. Like, so how many times are you going to do it? I think I shot that thing like almost 30 times yesterday, like just the transition alone. So yeah, there's so much work that goes into it, and people just think is easy. Is it not to stand and take picture? Is it not to Is it not to edit? Is it not to? But okay, do it when it's
Ah,
time. Do it.
it's
Like
not
you
being.
finally realize that it's actually not beans. But yeah, and if you're not doing it yourself, you're obviously paying people to do it for
Yeah,
you, and
yeah.
that alone is stress because you're working for your money and like you're literally paying
Giving it
somebody
out.
else. Exactly.
Yo,
So
I think my whole thing, I know your thing is makeup, my thing is editing videos. I don't like stress. I would rather pay a videographer to shoot, edit, do everything.
me
Like
too.
makeup,
I
that's
agree.
fine.
I agree. No, my thing is makeup if I'm shooting by myself.
Mm-hmm.
Even the editing stuff, honestly, like sometimes I'm just like, oh my God. I feel like if it's a fun reels or like a fun video, I can edit it. Do you
Yeah.
understand? Like 30 seconds, I'll be like, cut, I'm there. But if it is like a video where I'm talking, like the YouTube video I shot yesterday, I was literally talking and answering questions. I was like I had to ask why? Why am I doing this? Like, why exactly am I putting myself through this? And guess what? After shooting, I have to go edit it and maybe add memes and add this. I'm just like, oh my, like,
No,
yeah, I don't like doing my makeup. I don't like editing. Those two things.
no, absolutely not. All right. So we have about three more questions left
Mm-hmm.
for this interview. I know you work very hard, but what does self-care look like for you?
Self-care looks like drinking liquor. As you know me, you know who I am, so you know that I love to party, I love
Mm-hmm.
to jaye, I love all these things. So
Mm-hmm.
self-care to me is um self-care goes like as little as sleeping all day and not like sleeping or watching TV to like getting a massage or going to turn up. Like turning up to is stressful, but in that moment I'm actually having the time of my life.
Mm-hmm.
So and the next day I'm probably going to sleep it off. So
Yeah.
yeah, but yeah, that's what self-care looks like to me. Just anywhere I'm laughing like uncontrollably or laughing all day to like just being quiet and relaxing and just like reflecting. Yeah, that's perfect to me,
All right.
basically.
So, even with self-care, what does self-development then look like for you?
Self-development.
Yes.
All these questions, like all these questions, fam. Like self-development. Basically, being a better person,
Mm-hmm.
not just for myself, but to people around me.
Mm-hmm.
So just being the friend my friends need me to be, or
Mm-hmm.
being the sister, and that comes with like paying attention to things.
Mm-hmm.
So when being like a listening ear to my friends, reflecting on maybe a behavior I had portrayed and
Mm-hmm.
just reflecting on that, or like handling something very terribly and then thinking about it like how should I have um handled that better,
Mm-hmm.
and just basically being the better version of myself. I would say that for self-development. um Steps to doing that was it. There's sometimes you just have to let yourself know, you fucked up. In this
Right.
one, you fucked. Like you have to tell yourself the hard truth. Or if you cannot tell yourself the hard truth, I have like people in my life where like I know they would never lie. Like
Yeah.
they wouldn't sugarcoat it to make me feel good. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So I can definitely like tell them, okay, I know I fucked up in this, but what do you think?
Mm-hmm.
Or do you think I fucked up in this? And they're there to be like, I don't think so. I understand. Or they'll be like, yes, you did. You should do this, do this, do this. And in my career, when you talk about like development in my career or blogging wise,
Mm-hmm.
I would say like basically making sure like my quality is up to par. Like it doesn't drop, and even if it does drop, my next video should be even better. Like I should be able to pick it up um and basically like
Go from there.
yeah, go from there. And then in my 9 to 5 work, I would say because I feel like development is just
All around.
everywhere, like all around. My 9 to 5 job, I'll just be like getting feedback. That's one thing. Even in my in content creation, getting feedback from people before I post or after. Because sometimes I just post something and I'm just like, because I know maybe there's something wrong with it, and I go ahead and post it because I spent so much work. Like it's not something to like withhold my content from. It's not such a big deal. And then get feedback from that and be like, okay, no wala, next time I can do this. So yeah, that goes with my 9 to 5 as well. Getting feedback from my supervisor, or like prioritizing well or prioritizing more. Yeah, that's basically it.
Okay, so to round up, what do you want to be remembered for?
Vibes. You see, this is what happens when I actually don't get the questions on time.
Then I asked you if you wanted it. You said no, it's fine.
No, because I was thinking, I don't even know what I expected, honestly. But I want to be remembered. No, honestly, I actually want to be remembered for good vibes, like positivity, the person who puts a smile on like everybody's face, whether it's through my dancing or through my jokes or through being intentional. I want to be remembered for being intentional. That's another thing. I want to be remembered for making a difference, whether in this industry, being a plus size girl. I want to be remembered for that. I appreciate it. I love it when people tell me, I'm doing this because you inspired me, or there are people who are coming to my DMs and being like, I was thinking about blogging and seeing your picture, you've really, inspired me. That's amazing to me. There, I know I've made a difference. When I started, or before, when I had made up my mind to start blogging, it was like I was still waiting on a confirmation. And I think that day I came across like Samantha Cash's Instagram. She's a plus size, should I say influencer now? She's a plus size influencer and a UK influencer. And I came across her Instagram. I was just like, wait, she has like similar, like we have similar bodies, and she's doing this thing, effortlessly. So what is stopping me? Do you understand? Like that was like the extra push I needed. So yeah, I want to be remembered for being that extra push in people's lives. I want to be remembered for good vibes. I want to be remembered as a turn up queen, somebody that her energy is never like down, at least in public. Like I'm affecting people positively. So yeah.
I think those are all good things. Those are all beautiful to hear. Yeah. That's really good. I don't have anything else to say. So where can people find you? So for someone watching this, they've somehow never heard of Tejj the blogger, where can they find you?
Follow me. Wait, did you put my handle here? Yes.
I just put the name, but yes, that's the handle.
That's the handle. Follow me. You can find me on Instagram at Tejj the blogger, 2 J's. At Tejj the blogger. You can find me on Twitter at Tejj the blogger. Honestly, my Twitter is it's basically me posting either videos from my Instagram there, and maybe you would get to know a little bit about my personality on Twitter, because I be tweeting. And on YouTube as well. Yeah, you can find me on YouTube at Tejj the blogger. I'm drinking, so you can find me on YouTube at Tejj the blogger. I just started my YouTube channel, so yeah, that one, there's only like 2 videos on there, but trust me, I'm the queen of consistency, so
Come on.
it's gonna be packed pretty soon.
Come
So yeah,
on. Energy.
make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube. Follow me here and on Twitter. And subscribe to my upcoming podcast when it comes out.
I love that we got this exclusive on here. Like,
well, yeah, I'm starting a podcast soon. So I feel like that would make people sort of like know more about me and like my personality and like the type of person I am. So, and also like interesting stories on the podcast as well. So yeah, you can find me there. Should I add my clubhouse too?
Sure, yes, I do.
Yeah, you can find me on Clubhouse too at Tejj the Blogger.
I can't deal with you, but thank you so much for taking time.
Thank you for having me
with us today. We definitely enjoyed this conversation with you, and I think the audience also did so as well. For everyone watching, thank you for joining us. If you're from Tejj's page, thank you. If you're from this page, welcome as well. Please make sure you follow both of us. So follow at the Diasporic Nigerian and also follow at Tejj the Blogger, and make sure you stay tuned for our next interview. All right. Okay.
Yay.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.